Yeah. So Evangelion is an anime that is completely about human faults, and
Okay.
the huge flaws that comes with having humanity be intermingled. So to have relationships, to have family, to have love, in any capacity is at the end of the day just pain and nothing but pain, right? It generally will always just be happiness for a short period of time, but then either when somebody leaves your life or decides not to be friends with you or in love with you or dies, it is ultimately just going to be a pain that you suffer with for the entirety of your life. And the show showcases this through, badass girls who are all about, being alpha, and then also more submissive girls that are just going to do whatever they're told, and also just people following orders and people that have never followed an order in their life. And in this chaos, in this anime of just people with nothing but flaws worn on their shoulders as their only personality trait, Misato turns out to be a bit of a badass. She works for a fighting robot company in a city that can be elevator down into the ground because there are so many constant attacks from giant monsters. And in that time where she has such a serious drive, she is still excited to tell you about the way that she customizes her ramen and drinking herself half to death with her pet penguin. And it's like, well, this is kind of a badass character in this otherwise incredibly sad anime. So she's kind of the only person in the anime that's sort of like that. And I feel like it's just easy.
I have another little bit of a hypothesis that I'd like to sprinkle on top of what you just said, which was excellent, by the way. And that is, I think it's important to recognize that Shinji Ikari is at that like tumultuous, pubescent, learning about himself age. How old is he supposed to be on the show?
That's the main character.
The main character?
The one in the white shirt.
Okay.
He is everybody is 14 in that show.
14. Okay. And then you have Misato, who is this kind of maternal figure to him. Like, not only is she a really attractive boss lady because she has, this high profile job and everything. She has her act together, but she has this kind of like mommy thing going on, it's such a well-known trope, the other way, where girls have like a daddy thing that happen. I really think Misato is a mommy thing going on. And if anybody's watched Evangelion, they know there's a whole lot of mommy things involved in that show.
Right.
The longer you watch.
I'm so nervous about where this is headed.
Well, I mean, you need to watch. I don't know.
She is quite literally, like, in the meme itself, right? A mommy character is sort of like someone who will take care of you in one way or another, whether it be the sexual aspect of it is physical, but I think everybody sort of means emotionally. That's like, hey, can I rest my head on your shoulder? Yes. Perfect. You are my ideal soulmate, sort of thing. But in the show, Shinji does not have a mom from where we pick up the show. Hasn't met his mom since we pick up the show. And Misato is quite literally taking care of him, driving him to school, feeding him before he goes off to not pilot the Evangelions. So she is quite literally mommy Misato.
Yes.
To both Shinji, later Asuka, and a few other characters in the show. She's like babysitting all of them, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is definitely, I think, a huge part of this is like the mommy thing where, but then also what you said where when she kind of lets her hair down, so to speak, and she's just like guzzling beer and kind of being a regular person too, there's that side of her as well. And I must say, I'm really excited that we've just spent this much time just talking about why you constantly see these Misato, these like horny Misato memes online. It's worth talking about because it is a strange phenomenon. Because like you said, Matt, there's a million. There are a million anime waifus, and you don't see. I don't know. I don't. Is there anyone else who is as replicated as her?
No, nobody
so
who's like
memes?
given. Nobody who's given like simultaneous like respect to their character and personality alongside their sexual attractiveness. Anybody that you see this much attention given to in an anime is going to be purely, I want to sleep with this character. I am attracted to this character. But very few female roles in animes are going to be, this chick is a badass. And I aspire to be this level of badass one day, but also mommy, the way that Misato is.
They had respect for Callahan in Police Academy.
Dude, he doesn't know that. You know
I
Callahan from Police Academy?
Not Callahan. I've seen Police Academy. I've seen Police Academy.
Oh, you have seen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I
just didn't want anybody thinking this was the first.
Yeah, I've seen Police Academy. This is a comedy. I've seen all the classic comedies.
Yeah.